So I am currently messing with my filming equipment to try to adjust, I'm gonna do some research online, the white balance, because I think that's why the coloring in my videos looks so kind of gray. Every once in a while, like in post-production, I can warm it up, but you can only warm it up so much before it starts looking ridiculous because it's saturating things that aren't actually, you know what I mean? It starts just looking weird, weirder than it already does, I guess I should say. So I'm doing some research. We're gonna see if I can figure this out.
Well, hello boys and girls, happy Saturday. So I'm getting ready to start making our dinner, even though it's like noon right now. But it's from the new cookbook that I got from my parents for Christmas, the Ina Garden cookbook. I just was flipping through and this one looked so good. So I'm gonna try and make this, and it seems so easy. Like, you combine all these things, you let the chicken marinate, then you roast it in the oven. Like, it looks so easy. I'm so excited to try this recipe. And Pinocchio is on squirrel patrol. There's a squirrel out there on the board feedle. What are you gonna do, Pinocchio? What are you gonna do? So I don't know, I'm thinking I'm gonna get that squirrel. Pinocchio, go get that squirrel.
We have a star here.
Tell us what you're wearing today, Gigi.
See, this is a terry cloth sleeper, 3 to 6 month size.
And she said, "Oh, please forgive my hair. I just woke up."
Oh,
I woke up like this.
Hi. What a nap.
Oh, you're gonna be a star, Gigi. You're gonna be a star.
I love you so much.
Hi, Gigi. What are you doing? What are you doing? You having fun? So yeah, I'm having a good day. So I just uploaded on my channel. Yeah, you were here, I know. A video, and okay, so I've done a couple of these, and it's like, I call it like You Are There, or like Sights and Sounds. And it's like, so when we travel, I always do, like, I edit our videos, obviously, and I put them up, and usually I add like music, and I do like a voiceover, and you know, all that kind of stuff. But when I'm editing, I actually have like the raw footage, and it's just like the sounds of that area, you know. And so I'm like, you know, I think it'd be kind of cool to do like sights and sound videos where it's like, it's just no music, no voiceovers, no nothing, not even us, just like videos of that place. So it kind of feels like you're there, hence the You Are There. So I've got a couple of videos like that. I haven't done a ton of them, but they're usually not very highly viewed. And I don't know if it's just because people don't care or people don't like them, whatever. But go look at it. I'll have Jessica link it below. And let me know if you like that kind of video, because if you do, I've got hours and hours and hours of footage from all the places we've traveled and everything like that. But it's just kind of cool because you can feel like you're actually there. Like the one I did today was at the Tower of London. So it's kind of like, you can just kind of feel like you are at the Tower of London. So it's kind of cool. So I'll try and link maybe a couple different ones below. Let me know if you guys like those kind of videos, because if you do, I can do a lot more of them. If you don't like them, then I probably will not do them, and I won't waste my time. So let me know your thoughts. That is all. She just felt cute. As if you didn't know.
Okay, so I just filmed my JAMMY Awards for a drugstore. I like to do them. I know a lot of people do them in December. I like doing them right after the new year or right around the new year, because it's like, it's the official end of the year. I don't know. So that's why I know everyone else has already come out with theirs, but that's why I was kind of waiting, and I wanted to plan, and I really wanted to go back through all my old videos from the year and kind of look at my favorites and least favorites and get an idea of what I was talking about, because I already knew what my favorites were, but there were some that I'm like, oh, I did love that all throughout the year. So, you know what I mean? So anyway, so I'm kind of researched a little more before these videos. So I did my drugstore one today. That'll be going up in a few days. I'm not sure. It'll depend on really when I have the time to actually sit and edit it, because right now things are just a little crazy, especially with Vlogmas. We're almost to the end, and so that takes away some time of ours too, like editing it. But yeah, so I am so excited about this one. I'm going to film the high-end one maybe tomorrow. It's going to depend. If not tomorrow, I'm going to film it on Monday, New Year's Eve day. And that'll go up eventually after. And I was asking in the drugstore one, if you guys would be interested in seeing like a worst makeup I tried in 2018, I would love to do that video. Some of it I've decluttered, of course, and some of it I still have, because I thought, oh, it'd be so fun to do like a getting ready with my least favorite makeup. for 2018, but I'd really have to go through and see like, what do I still have? Because I'm not going to go out and rebuy the things I didn't like. But if I have a decent amount, maybe I will, because I just think that'd be fun. And I've never done one of those types of videos, but I know they're popular on YouTube too. So anyhoozle, I'm acting like I'm filming a real video. I was about to say, all right, bye. Well, not that this isn't real, you guys. I know, but you know what I mean. But side note, Tyler figured out the lighting, I think, for the camera so that everything doesn't look so gray. Obviously, there's going to be a grayness to it because of my walls. But like, I was so frustrated today. I'm going through and I'm looking on the online manual for our camera and I'm setting things. I'm like, everything, it doesn't look any different. Tyler literally came up and went beep, bop, boop, boop, boop. And it was like instantly fixed. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? And I also brought plants back because I think that helps with the lighting and the color balance. I don't know. It probably doesn't. Y'all, I can't believe that my profession involves me doing any sort of thing with any sort of filming equipment because I feel so dumb when it comes to them. Like, I could read a manual front to back and still be like, wait, so how do I do that? Like, it's so stressful. Anyway, so I'm excited. Hopefully the lighting will be better on those videos. I still have 1 or 2 filmed that won't be with the better lighting, so just be aware. But yeah, I'm excited. So I'm making some espresso. We're using these like Chris Kindle Market little mugs that we've gotten in Chicago over the years just for fun instead of our normal espresso. But we're using these ones that I don't remember if these were ones we bought on Amazon or actually our friend Ben's mom had given us a bunch because they didn't fit her machine. These might be the ones she gave us, I'm not sure. But they're pretty good. I don't really notice a discernible difference between those and the Nespresso ones. So we just got in the mail. I ordered these on Amazon, these Sterapod things that we clip onto the end of our toothbrush. Supposedly it keeps the toothbrush like clean, kind of like, let's see, it says clips on most regular and electric toothbrushes. It protects it just from the air around it. Let's see. I feel like it used to say that it like sterilized it, but I don't see that word anymore. So I wonder if someone was like, you can't say that if it's not actually, because I always wondered, I'm like, I don't think that this is actually like sterilizing your brush, but I need something to protect it. So I still use my Quip brush. I know a lot of you guys asked because I did a sponsor video with them long ago. And I think I did another. I love my Quip toothbrush. This is like the rose gold one. I think it was limited edition, but I also have the gold one. I replace the brush head every few months. And the Sterapod, you're also supposed to replace because it gets kind of gross, you know. So they now sell this cute kind. I'll see if I can find a link for it. Like this like pearly white and the pink. And I like that it's not see-through because I don't know. I don't like that you can see through. Is that weird? I know I'm weird. So I'm excited to replace that. I got Tyler some as well. And it's like oh, it's purple. I don't think he'll mind. But his are more clear, but they're a little bit different. They're not quite like totally colored, which I thought he might like a little more. But yeah, I like them. Again, I never really felt like they actually sanitize, but I just like that there's a cover. They're easy to clip on, just fits the hole, and just for everyday use and then also when we travel. Well, I don't know how I didn't predict this, but Pinocchio got a hold of my newest L'Oreal sponge. But it is always interesting to see. I just cleaned this today. And I used it, so it makes sense. But it's interesting to see how deep the makeup can get, you know, kind of freaky. I guess I need a new one. But it's funny because I literally mentioned in the video I was filming today about this before he chewed it up. I said, oh, I'm dropping a bunch. I said, oh, just you wait. It's a good thing I like sponges that are a little bit cheaper than like just the Beauty Blender because he chews them up. I constantly accidentally leave it somewhere he can get it. And so, of course, I make the joke that he always chews them up, and then, boom, he chews it up. Oh, my gosh. I have a selfie light on the camera, and she's like, what in the heck? Oh, chunky cheeks. Hey, girlfriend. She's so cute. She just woke up from probably her last nap of the day, right? But I think tonight I need to switch some laundry. You can probably hear the dryer running. I'm fluffing it. But I think Tyler's prepped that chicken that he was showing earlier. I think I'm going to make like sweet potato fries or something like that because we have some sweet potatoes we want to use up. Anyway, So I think I might do that. And one of you guys recommended, because we were talking about how we feel like our sweet potatoes are never crunchy enough. Like they're crunchy-ish, and we know not to crowd the pan, all that stuff. But one of you guys said to do an olive oil and egg white wash on top of them, and that will help with the crispiness. So I think I'm going to try that tonight. So I'm excited. Hi. Hi. Anyway, so that'll be nice. And trying to figure out when in the world I'm going to edit like these JAMMY award videos. I'm like, I was thinking through my schedule, and I'm like, well, not today. I'm like, tomorrow, maybe I'll do tomorrow as an editing day and film on Monday. I'm just thinking out loud. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I wiped off my lip stuff, by the way, and put on some lip balm because I wanted to kiss this one. Yum, yum, yum.
All right, the chicken has been marinating all day. And it was supposed to be like, it said overnight, but it's been like 6 hours, so that's not too bad. But it's about ready to go in the oven. Guys, do as I say, not as I do. I always talk about how you're supposed to read the entire recipe before you start. And I did actually read the entire recipe, but I was like, oh yeah, we definitely have capers. And we didn't have capers. Oh yeah, we definitely have, there was a couple other things. Oh, dried oregano. How can we call ourselves cooks and we're out of dried oregano? That blows my mind. Anyway. And also it calls for a dry white wine, such as Pinot Grigio. All we have is a Riesling, which is sweeter than a Pinot Grigio. I mean, it's fine, it'll work, but I'm like, what? What is wrong with me? What is wrong with you? Anyway, so obviously this is a huge, big roasting pan full of chicken, and I narrowed it down to just these, 2 chicken breasts because it's just the 2 of us. So I improvised about half the ingredients. We're gonna see how it is.
Okay, so we've got some peas. We just microwaved some. I ended up making sweet potato fries, and I did do the egg white wash, and it worked pretty well. They're delicious. I can link the recipe I used below. It was just like the first one I found on Google. I think I would tweak it a bit because I do like it with some cinnamon, and this didn't call for cinnamon. It was like chili powder, garlic powder, onion powder. So, but it's still really good. We like to dip them in ketchup anyway, so there you go. And then Tyler,
Our chicken
his
is
masterpiece. Yum. I love olives so much. That looks really good. Pinocchio's like, Gigi had a bath and she's asleep. We're gonna go watch Dumpling, right?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
When I asked what movie we should watch, number 1 was Christmas Chronicles, number 2 was Dumpling. So
Christmas Chronicles, non-canonical. Anyway, yeah. So I'm excited to see it. It has Jennifer Aniston in it. She has dry eye. Did you know?
She has dry eye. This is missing half the ingredients, and it's delicious.
Yeah, it's still so good.
And like it's
the chicken we're talking
literally,
about.
we got these we got our steak knives just in case. Literally, the fork just went right through it. It's so tender.
It's so good. And the olives are almost like sweet now.
Yeah, and remember this was only marinated for like 6 hours. Like if we let it marinate even longer, I feel like it'd be even more flavorful. And we're missing half the ingredients, like capers and prunes and
it's
bears.
so
good. Oh my gosh,
capers and prunes and bears. Oh my,
it's pretty good.
That's a gross combo of things. I actually love capers. Prunes are okay. Bears, no, I'm kidding. All right, so we're gonna set off here because we're gonna watch this movie. Then I'm gonna go edit it. We're just gonna peace out. But we love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow on Tyler's channel, Tyler Travels TV. Are you annoyed with us yet? We love you. Bye.